Welcome to all. Today in this video we have learned about some HTML documents, how we can create HTML. So for demonstration I have created one audio file just because it is a very small moment of time. So we have just copy and paste the desired code and run this and then change the effect. So for the form we have already discussed, that is HTML tag, then head, then title, that is the title of the page, then head section is closed down, then body is actually where you can place the content of website. It is information whatever you have placed on here, this will be available on your website. So our objective is to make a registration form. So if we just go to the next page and we have just start the form tag. So we have just start this line, that is a form name. Form is a tag, name is a property, and that is a registration form is actually your form name. It is not a mandatory, you can only give in a, if this it is a okay. Name is actually that is optional value. Then there is something kind of heading option. We have used a center tag. Center tag is just this R&B Global University, and the survey form is available on the center of the page. The next line is a first name. So form is start now from here, that is the area where you can create a first text box. That is a heading option, that is a first name, that is your as a available heading. Then the field in which you have entered, so that is a code for a text box. Input name is a text box name, you can give in any name, it's not be compulsory to give in the text 1 or text 2. The thing is you have given a different value. Suppose is the first box is a text 1, so next value is a text 2 is. Then is a type is actually there is a various kind of type, so we have discussed this later on. So first type is a text. Suppose you want to enter something data type value, so you must be enter on the text. Then value, that is a just double quotes, because value given by enter by the user. And there is a max length is a property where you can set how many characters will be user can enter on your text box. You can give 20, 10, that is up to you and your requirement. So that is the max length. Same as the middle name, so we have already copied the middle, same as the value, and then paste here. Rest is this one, you can see that is the address of NBSP, that is for use for the one space. Suppose one space, so for one space the number of you have using NBSP, that is a space is created. Then there is a middle name is also kind of text box. Then is a date of birth, because in many registration form you can see that is a three kind of option, then day, month and year. So all the values will be given in the drop down list. So that is a code for the drop down list where the start for the select tag, this is open for the one time. Then an inner option you can give it only the option value, option, then first option, then option close, then second option, then option close, then date. So again you can see that is a date option is close, then again option is for the month, so again open the select, that is the second drop down list, and same as for the year. So that is this line of code meaning. Then it is an email ID, because that is a kind of also a user value. So we can both type set the same as the email ID, that's a text box, and mobile number is also kind of text box. Next is this line, that is a gender. Now in any registration form there is a two kind of value, that is a gender. First is male and then female, and the things is that is a radio option. So the main thing is radio is a property where you can select only one value, either this or this, not both. So we have using a name property, we have just discussed about here. You must be take a different name wherever you have using a text box. So as if you are using a radio option, you have take a different name, suppose radio 1 and radio 2, then both value are selected. So for this we have using a same name, radio 1 and 1. Once user can select male option, second is select other female option. Next value is for the next value, that is address. Okay, things is that is a new tag name, that is a text area. In many cases you have seen about that that area is a text is a different. Okay, so we have just enter here and just run the form, that is a save as a registration. It's not like this. So let's go to the file option, then open. This one, you can see that is the address option. Okay, the things is known, that is the HTML comment option. You can set the comment by this, whatever you have add place on this option, this will be placed as a comment option, this one. If you can say, you can see the compiler will not interpret this, because they see that it is a comment, and anything is a comment option which not be interpreted by the compiler. So that is a comment style for HTML. Just add this, save it, and then refresh it. So that is address. You can see that is the address. This thing is a complete as a, the area is a text. If you are using a normal text, address will be appear in this. So the better option is for text area. Okay, so that is address, that's a text area. You must look at the property text area name, so name, and that is a rows and calls. So rows and calls is actually that is a span the area, that is a rows, and that is a 4 rows and 30 columns. You can give any rows and columns. This means there is a 4 rows. This will be merged, that is a 1 row, second and third, 4, and then there is a columns option. Once you that is a merge option in text area option. The next code is city option. Same as a city is the text box. So we have just simple the paste the code, city option. Same as a pin code is a text. So we have placed the pin code option. And then that is a hobbies option. You can see you can many hobbies like singing, playing, drawing. It's not a radio buttons, because a user can have more than one value hobbies, maybe singing, then also be writing. So in the checkbox we have given the type is a checkbox. Checkbox is a value where you can select a more than one value. So code is same, we have using just code check 1. Okay, you can use check 2 because it's a different, check 3 and check 4. That is a type is a checkbox. Then drawing, singing, dancing and others. So we have just saved this and then refresh it. You can see that we can select more than one value. The next code is table. What is a table? Suppose in many values we have seen that user can enter the qualifications in the form of values. First we place the values, then we have elaborate. So we just going to form tag and the close. You can see in many website you can see that is the same option where you can enter the qualification, then university and then the percentage. So same thing, we have used a table value. What is a table? We have already discussed table. The table tag, then it is open with tr, and th is a heading option. Once you open the tr, then you close in the last end of the row, then th is your heading option, and then tr and td. Td is actually you can place a 1 by 1 value. So serial number is a 123, that is a fixed value, where the first you enter the qualification, it is a text box. So then TD is open, then tag is there, input name, this one, this one, this one. Then you have close a table tag. Now the next is codes applied, because user can apply it, the only one can code, so it is a radio option. So we have just place it same. Some BCA, BTech, same thing is a radio 1. Radio is also the same, because as I already have discussed what is the property of radio button. And then there's a last option is this one, input name button 1, type button, and then values as submit. Is for the button option, there is a 3 kind of button. That is a button, that is a submit button, then reset button, and the last one is action is also be there. So we are using a button where the value is a submit. Yes, we have used it, and we must be the close form tag. Now run the form, you can see that is a submit button. After it, we have using a form, that is a closed option, this one. You can already see in the what is the output of this value, this one. Suppose in many website you have also been given the border option. So what we have just do, we have placed all the form value within tag. Name is field set. Field set. Field set is a tag where you can your all form is within the border option. Just close here. Here is set. Just save it. Go to the registration form. Just refresh it, and you can see that is a border option will be appear on the registration form. Okay. You can see, suppose user can enter your information, and then email ID, and then mobile number. We have not using at this time is validation for the we have learned about the JavaScript, then the address, then the city, then the pin code, then you can see qualification. After this, once a user enter the submit button, the page must be go to the next one page. So what we have do, we have just go to the form tag, and the property is the action. What the action can do, action is a second page where you have given the message for the user, that is a thank you for submitting application, we have contact you soon. This kind of information is many website can learn. So you can make another page, that is any kind of page like the thank you field. Body tag is only contain the thank you page. So I just think that is, suppose that is a page is my this page, suppose it is a my thank you page. We can make page, is not be taking so much time. Just open the page, go to your form, station form, and use some tag with this, use Control V for V. Thanks for submission, we contact you soon. Then close the body tag, then close HTML. Save it as a desktop option, that is a3.html. Save it. Now what we have to do, we have just go to our registration form, and action we have given a3.html. Just save it go to the output of the page, that is a form. Then once you have clicked the submit, it's given a just wait for some time. Just refresh it. Maybe we have open again from the page. Actually we have right at the old page, that is post, and then save it, refresh it. Okay, so that is for the value. We have not it's not be working, and the post option we have next video we have discussed it. So that is the registration format. You can use it, and that's way. Suppose you want to give in the color, you just give a body tag, just body BG color, and you can use any color like yellow, then save it and then refresh it. So you can use, that's all for the registration form. Thank you for watching. Subscribe the channel.